Hey guys, what's up? It's Dragoon here, and welcome to another deck profile. I try to put up at least one deck profile a month for you guys, and considering I'm definitely gonna post a hero deck in January because we'll have the new stuff. Even though if what is online is true, the new hero cards won't come out till the end of the month, but I will still have the deck profile up because I'm already working on a build and everything, and so I'm really excited to finalize everything and actually own the cards. But for this, I decided to go ahead and show off the Relinquish deck that I used in one of my more recent duel videos. The deck's a whole lot of fun to play. I'd considered building it in real life, though. So, I don't know, I just don't feel like spending the money because it's not that the deck is bad, it's just that the deck is also a little inconsistent at times. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, Mystic Piper is still pretty expensive. Yeah, he's like, I don't know, roughly $10 a card. I just don't want to spend that much money because I'm really poor right now. So anyway, let's just go ahead and get right into the deck profile. As you guys probably know, I don't really like to do Dueling Network deck profiles too much, but with everything that's going on right now in life, this is where it's going to be until the new hero cards come, and then I can definitely do a real deck profile there. So let's get into this one. We've got, starting things off, the boss of the deck, Triple Relinquished. Relinquished is amazing. Any longtime Yu-Gi-Oh fans know how powerful Relinquished was, in the show at least for sure, back in the day. He's actually one of the reasons why this deck is actually still good. I mean, because Relinquished himself is a solid card. He's able to steal opponents' monsters, and so he can deal with problem situations and get you out of them, and he's just a really good card to have. Very easy to summon. So then we have Triple Tour Guide from the Underworld. It's one of the most important cards of the deck. Why? Because it gets you to your Djinn Releaser of Rituals. This is one of the most important cards of the deck as well, because when you Ritual Summon Relinquished by using the Releaser, as you guys have seen in the duel video, your opponent can't special summon as long as Relinquish is on the board. And Relinquish protects himself, which, as you can see, creates a pretty decent lock. Releaser of Rituals is also good because she lets you banish her from the graveyard in order to Ritual Summon, so you kind of can mitigate the cost of Ritual Summoning, which is pretty great. And then in between those two is the one Night Assailant. I just threw it in because it gives you, for every tour guide in the deck, it gives you a target to special summons. You can, in theory, use tour guide 3 times, which is always really nice. And plus, he is not completely awful. If you happen to draw him, you can set him and destroy something, so it works out. And then we have the 3 Manju of the 10,000 Hands. It just gets you to either Relinquished or your Black Illusion Ritual a little bit faster. He's kind of weak, but you gotta play him. And now it's the level 1 engine of the deck. I play 1 DD Crow. It's a decent card. I don't know. I put DD Crow in this deck a couple months ago, actually, so I don't know how relevant it is anymore because, like I said, I've been extremely busy, so I don't know. It's not bad. I know that when I've had it, it's never been completely terrible. It's a dark, so it can put that in your graveyard if you need it, so it's definitely not a bad card. 2 Effect Veiler, always pretty great. Then 2 Mystic Piper, so you tribute it and you draw and reveal a card. If it's a level 1, you get to draw 1 more, and guess what? Relinquish is also level 1, so it gives you a lot of targets in the deck, so help you can get +1s decently consistently. Then we have the 1 Kinkabayo. It's a pretty good card. When it's normal summon or flip face up, you can special a level 1 monster from your graveyard, and so you can get either Piper or Veiler. You can get Crow too, and even Relinquished, so that's really pretty freaking great, as long as Relinquish has been ritual summoned first. So it lets you make either, you can go for a Synchro play with Veiler, or you can go an Xyz play, whatever you want, but it's also kind of cool because you can get Piper back, uses effect, tribute, reveal, draw, and then you can go with Kinkabayo, you can creature swap it, and give it to your opponent and steal something they have, and then Kinkabayo will return back to your hand at the end of the turn, so it's pretty cool. It gives you a lot of cool little plays you can make. Then you have the 1 Blackluster Soldier and the 1 Chaos Sorcerer. I know you can play 2 Chaos Sorcerer now, but I just don't think you need 2 of it. Just 1 of each is nice enough, and so it works out. And then 2 Tragoedia, because the card's just great to have, and it can copy levels. It works really well in the deck, actually. So onto the spells. I have 1 Forbidden Lance. You want to be able to protect Relinquished as much as you can, so it works out pretty nicely. 1 Book of Moon, 1 Raigeki, 2 Black Illusion Ritual. You don't need more than that because of this card, Preparation of Rites. It allows you to add, as you can see, Relinquished from your deck to your hand, and then you can add the Black Illusion Ritual from your graveyard to your hand, so it lets you recycle this. You really don't need more copies of this, because having too many of this in your hand is pretty bad. So obviously, yeah, 2 Preparation, 2 Space Typhoon. I thought about upping it to 3, just because it's to make things more relevant. So this is here from, like I said, also a while ago. I put in the 2 Duality because it's good, but at the same time, I don't want to play 3 because outside of like the Manju and maybe the standard Piper play, all of your most important plays in the deck involve special summoning. Kinkabayo, summoning Envoy or Chaos Sorcerer, obviously Relinquish, and obviously Tour Guide. You're going to want to special a lot. So I didn't want to have way too many dualities in the sense of 3. I didn't know what to replace it with back then, so I threw in an Upstart Goblin. Honestly, just take him out for a 3rd Space Typhoon if you want. It's fine. Having the 1 in there, it honestly doesn't hurt that much. It effectively reduces the deck down by 1 card. So in theory, it helps things a little bit. But like I said, it's pretty much a floater space, so put whatever you want. And then I have the 1 creature swap, and I used to have 2, but I replaced 1 with Snatch Steal just because it is unbanned now, so I'm trying it out. If you don't like it, obviously putting in the other creature swap works just as well, because creature swap, as you saw in the 1 video, is really, really powerful in this deck. It lets you make some pretty cool plays. For the traps, I just have the 2 Decree, and I have 1 Warning, and basically Decree is more important, but Warning is very, very powerful, and you don't really pay a whole lot of life here with the rest of the cards in the deck, so it comes in handy. I've never run into cases in which I like lose a game because I have a Decree up and a Warning that I can't use. If that happens, I'm usually already winning, and so it doesn't matter a whole lot. Or I've already like been able to. It's so great because sometimes you'll be able to Warning a monster, get that play off, and then immediately Decree like in their end phase, and your opponents get really upset. I love it. So that's all for the main deck. Onto the extra deck. Once again, some of this stuff might seem outdated because I don't play this deck a whole lot. I have the 1 Slacker Magician. Just gives you those plays like I mentioned, overlaying maybe a Piper and a Kinkabayo or whatever. It's a great card. Levier, Ghost Trick Alucard, Leviathan Dragon, Equipped Engineer, Zen Mines. Those are all the rank 3s. Once again, it comes down to whatever you like to have. You could put in an Acid Golem. Acid Golem's really good. So a couple rank 4s I threw in were Black Ship of Corn, 101, and Castel. Just good cards in general. And then for the Synchros, we have Formula Synchron, Cataster, Armades, Keeper of Boundaries, Black Rose Dragon, Stardust Dragon, and Shooting Star Dragon. So all of those guys doing work, being good cards. The extra deck is really, you don't use it that often. You'll go into it every now and again, but I mean, like, okay, you use the rank 3s decently because of Tour Guide. You want to be able, with Tour Guide, you want to immediately be able to put Releaser of Rituals into the graveyard. So the sooner you can dump that in, the better off you're going to be. Which is why cards like Alucard, Leviathan Dragon are really good, because you can dump, well, with Alucard it's a little bit more specific, but you can relatively dump your Releaser into the graveyard ASAP. It's pretty great. And then Levier works out nicely too, because you can banish stuff for Blackluster Soldier or Chaos Sorcerer and then get it back. So, but other than that, the deck doesn't special a ton from the extra deck, so it's not as important as an extra deck for something else. So that is the Relinquished deck. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Leave a comment. Let me know if you play Relinquished or any older cards like this. They're really fun to play. I really enjoy it. So if you guys want to see more videos of me playing this deck, let me know as well. And with that, I will catch you guys next time.